What's up, everybody? It is the Best Bot Kid Smooth, and I am back with another video, and got a couple things going on before I get into the start of this video. So yes, I know it's been a little bit. We got plenty of Xbox coming up this evening, every Wednesdays. Make sure you tune into that. We're also Weapon Wheel Podcast. We are looking for another prominent Xbox voice, preferably an Xbox guy, hopefully a content creator of some sort, whether you do YouTube videos or you Twitch stream, or maybe just very vocally on Twitter. We're just trying to balance out the show. I am doing the recruiting, so if you're interested in being a part of the Weapon Wheel panel or becoming a regular on the show to give me some backup on a podcast, hit me up, follow me on Twitter, and let's talk about it. So I already tweeted out a couple things. So a couple things I want to talk about with Xbox and Microsoft's a lot of things going on. So I'll be doing a series of videos, but the one thing I want to talk about is Flight Simulator and its 93 Metascore. And there's a lot of questions taking place on the internet. A lot of neutrals and PlayStation guys asking, should Xbox guys shouldn't be able to celebrate the score of Flight Sim. It was like the first thing they pulled that the game scored over a 90 was trying to disqualify Xbox guys from bragging about it. In two cases they do have a point. See, personally, me, when it comes to Metacritic, I'm extremely bipolar. I will admit it. I think a lot of the Metascore, I hate Metascore and I love it at the same time. It really all depends what happens. The thing is about Metascore and a lot of the reviewers, when it comes to Xbox, I feel like a lot of Xbox games are severely underrated. They're severely low rated for the quality that you get. I feel like games like Gears 5, Gears 4, Halo 5, Crackdown 3, I feel like those games were, rated lower than what they should have been. So I have my takes on how I feel about freaking Metacritic sometimes, and I feel like this game, Flight Sim, it's not a bad simulator. It's not a bad game. There was no way for this game really to be bad. So by default, I projected the game getting like an 87, 88. It obviously kicked my projections, and this is now the second Xbox Game Studio title to score over a 90 this year, which is interesting. It's interesting. Now, the bad part is that this is one of those Xbox Game Studio games that isn't on Xbox at all. So these PlayStation guys, have a point. It's an Xbox game with a 90, but it's not on Xbox. So really, how many of us are really playing it? I know some of my peers that also game on PC that are primarily Xbox people are playing it and trying it out. Honestly, guys, I haven't touched Flight Simulator. I have Game Pass, and I would be willing to buy the game itself. But the problem is, I'm about to be in the process of hooking up. I bought me a new PC case, and it's gonna be I got a lot to do. I gotta put a new freaking CPU in this thing and new motherboard. I'm contemplating whether I want if I'm going to do this now or if I'm going to wait until I order a new GPU. I know the 30 series are coming out. I was contemplating getting a 2070 Super. So I don't know what I'm going to do. And then currently my PC is out of memory, meaning my drive is filled up. I don't know what the hell I need to delete. So I was going to add another buy another SSD and some other stuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I don't know if I should even bother trying to install the game. And I figured I might as well just wait. If it comes out this year, I'll wait for the Series X version and with less hassle. Honestly, because I don't feel like going through the trouble. Currently, I don't have the room to put it on my PC. I don't know why. I got two drives in there. I don't have room on either. I can't put it on my C drive. Can't put it on my damn hard drive. I don't have the room. And I probably wouldn't be able to run it efficiently. Like my build right now is currently a 980 Ti build, so I'm sure I could run the game. But my PC is obviously outdated for today's standards currently. So with that, with the CPU, I have shout out to Cat Daddy Lurk, who donated me the i7-9700. I'm going to put that in my PC, but I feel like I want to pair it with a newer GPU and an extra SSD in there, and maybe I'll be ready to put it together someday soon. I just don't know when. But to get back to the point, should Xbox guys be able to celebrate flight sim scores? I mean, if they're interested, sure, why not? Honestly, I'm going to highlight it because somebody told me that Xbox doesn't make good games. That stuck with me. And Ori was the first game to hit a 90 this year for Xbox. It's a first party publishing game. It's not like a first party studio. Moon Studios are completely independent. The Ori IP, I believe, belongs to Xbox, if I'm not mistaken. That was the first one to do it, but I'm not an Ori guy. But a lot of people loved it. It's highly regarded. Flight Sim, I mean, some people don't even want to call it a game. Some people says it's more than a game, it's more than a simulator. It's getting raving reviews. There's some questions about its consumer practices in terms of purchase. If you purchase like the cheaper edition, the game doesn't look as good, which that's weird. But so I say, because there's people who want to buy it on Steam, like try it on Game Pass for a month for $1. If you like it, then go ahead and buy it on Steam. Otherwise, no risk. So, and a lot of people like Saltiest Game and try to call me out for me highlighting that Flight Sim had caught a 90 on Metacritic. So apparently I'm not allowed to comment on it. I will talk shit about Metacritic. I'll talk shit about Metacritic scores, whether I agree or disagree. But just because I have a dislike for review scores I feel like review scores really doesn't impact my purchase decisions, doesn't mean I can't speak or highlight review scores, whether they're low or high. I'm still going to react to them. Now, yeah, me personally, when I say I don't care about Metascores or Metacritic or it doesn't impact me, because Metacritic has never impacted my purchase decision. Not none of them. Back in the day, review scores like IGN reviews or Gaming Forum reviews used to impact it gave me indication of whether I want to try a game or not. But as I had grown and got older and became a content creator myself, and I got curious and wanted to try things, I found that a lot of games that the public would deem trash or average, I liked a lot or above average. So I can't rely on Metacritic anymore. So it is, like, for example, Ori is like a 93. I'm not an Ori type of guy. I don't think Ori's that great of a game, and Rand would probably kill me for saying that. Flight Sim, it's a simulator. When I play the game, I plan on playing it with a controller, but I think Microsoft recommend a controller in combination with a keyboard, so that already turns me off. When it gets to console, you can only probably play it with a controller and some flight stick add-ons. I'll try it then on Game Pass. I'm happy for the Xbox games are getting some recognition, but it is a PC only game, and that sucks because the games that are highly regarded on Xbox this year are freaking PC first titles. You got Gears Tactics. I think it scored like an 82, 83, highly regarded, but it's only on PC. Sure, you can download or pre-download the game right now on your Xbox. It doesn't work yet because it's not officially available. Obviously, I anticipate it to be available in time for the Xbox Series X launch, along with Flight Simulator and some other PC first titles that are being ported to the Xbox. But there's a lot of commotion. PlayStation guys are very crafty when reacting to Xbox news, whether it be good or bad. If it's bad news, they'll doom and gloom. You know what I mean? They're gonna write on it. If it's good news, they spin it in such a way that it's unbelievable. So right now, I'm not gonna front. I mean, I have nothing really much to say about Flight Sim itself because I really don't anticipate playing it. I'm not going to attempt to download it on my current PC setup. I might do it once my upgrade is finished on PC, or I might wait for the Xbox Series X. I mean, we're a couple months away, and Microsoft really needs to start talking when it comes to these PC first titles, which I really don't think they should be doing. Like, I know the next PC first title game that they're gonna do is Age of Empires, the next one that comes out. That's not even a franchise I'm remotely interested in, but It's optics. Xbox Game Studios Play Anywhere. This message that they spread, which is so inconsistent to what they're actually doing. PC getting games that can definitely be run on console. Flight Sim, Gears Tactics, and it's not there day one. I don't feel the Play Anywhere incentive this year with Xbox, and it's very, very disappointing. I'm still a little bit upset that Gears Pop never made its way to the console. Sure, I could play it on my mobile phone, I could play it on my Windows PC, but it couldn't have been a Flash game on my Xbox. I mean, they got it. Consistency, man. Consistency. That's if one thing I dislike about Xbox right now is those moves, these PC first games. I'm a console dude at heart. Sure, I'm gonna upgrade on PC, but I would never treat this as a PC gaming only experiences because I don't trust PC like that. But let me know what your thoughts are on Flight Sim and its raving reviews. And the next couple games, it's actually a crazy month for Xbox. You got Battletoads coming out tomorrow. I'm projecting somewhere between 58, 62 meta score. Not saying I think I'm going to like the game, but the problem that the game has, there's remotely no advertisement for it outside of Twitter. It's going to be like $20. It's a stealth drop. You can't pre-order the game. And its co-op option is couch only. I get it from the studio size. Cuphead was like couch only as well. Co-op, but Xbox Live is kind of unacceptable. And then you're gonna put a bunch of achievements relying on co-op as if people still couch co-op like in 2020. They don't. So I expect people to get like 33% of the achievements because they're not going to be playing in co-op. And the game better not be hard for that simple reason. I'm sorry. I know Battletoads is typically a harder game. At least it's known for being a challenging game. Because I don't know what adult competent enough that's going to be playing with me in my couch during COVID. Like, well, family, kids, but my kids. If it's Battletoads, I expect us all to struggle, and I kind of want to I really want to play it and beat it. So yeah, the game, like I said, it's a hit or miss. It's going to be fun for nostalgia and all that other stuff, but there's some opportunities that they definitely missed, and it's going to be short lived. Tell me why would be next after that. Chapter 1 is probably going to be like a 70-80 type game, but it's chapter 1 of a 3-chapter series that's coming out. Like I said, I'm not really super interested into what they're going to be selling there. I will be playing it because I figure it's going to be easy achievements, probably a good game to stream, see people's reactions. And there's also going to be Wasteland 3. Yeah, it's a multi-plat, but it is launching day 1 on Game Pass, and it is by a now Xbox Game Studio in Exile. They've been touting this because the budget increased. They've been able to put in more resources to this game ever since they've been purchased by Microsoft. And you got Spiritfire that's already out. And the new Super Lucky's Tale game is day 1 on Game Pass. And I think that comes out like this week. So we'll give that a try. So if you're a Game Pass subscriber, I mean, this month is pretty lit with games, and Xbox first party has dropped at least 4 of the games that's launching this month. So let me know your thoughts. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I am out of here. I'll see you guys on Planet Xbox. Also, if you're interested in joining Weapon Wheel Xbox content creators, hit me up on Twitter, or I'll take a look at the comment section. Peace.